So we have a very tasteful story for you today, and it begins right out here at a wonderful place called Zenger Farm. And I am with Sarah. And Sarah, what is it that you do here?
I am the farm manager here at Zenger Farm, so I'm in charge of growing the vegetables with a lot of help.
And just tell me a little bit, to those of the people that don't know what Zenger Farm is, what is it? What is its purpose?
We are an urban educational farm, so
Nice.
we try to get kids and adults out to the farm to learn about healthy food, healthy farms, a healthy environment,
Yeah.
and
you grow stuff. You grow a lot of stuff.
we grow as much as we can on a small space. We have 3 acres of vegetables, and we sell to amazing partners like Salt and Straw.
I'm right here with, and you are Tyler, right?
Yes, yes.
And what is your position at Salt and Straw?
I make all the ice cream.
Now, I have to say, I'm a lover of ice cream. What is it that in your mind went tomatoes and something delicious and cold? What was that connection?
I love the idea of these tomatoes. I think they're especially sweet, and like they've taken so long to grow, and we get like a few weeks,
Yeah.
only a couple weeks to harvest them, and to take them and really like push them more towards the sweet side it's a challenge, but it's something that once you get there and once you get that perfect line, it's like a really beautiful flavor.
Well, and you are working with Zenger Farm in
Yeah.
the tomatoes, right? So that's why you're here. Now, I would think that the next step in this process would be going to something like, a kitchen, and actually seeing what happens and how you make tomatoes into a tasty treat.
Yes, so after this we get to go to our kitchen.
Well, why wait?
Freeze
Let's
it.
walk right over here and start our way up, shall we?
Cool.
So now we are in the kitchens of Salt and Straw. I'm here with Tyler, and I see the tomatoes. What are you
Yeah.
going to do with them? How do you start the process?
We're going to start processing them really easy. I don't want to screw this up because these are just really beautiful
Yeah.
tomatoes. All we're going to do is we're going to cut them up a little bit. So we're going to just core this out and then cut it up really just kind of rough chop.
So nothing really fancy, just in some cubes, basically.
Yeah, exactly. However you want. Honestly,
That's not even much of cubes, really, just wedging it out. And then once you get that done, all you're adding to it right now is a little bit of salt and sugar?
yeah. Basically, we want this to macerate, and what that means is all we want is the cells in the tomato to break down a little bit.
Okay.
So the salt and the sugar are going to help with that. If we just toss them, let them sit off to the side, they're going to start giving off a lot of their juices. You can see it already.
Yeah, they sure are. So we're going to set those to the side, and we're going to move on to the next step. Okay, Tyler, while the tomatoes are doing what they do, what is the next step we're going to be doing?
So we're going to put this sugar solution together, and basically, I call it my sorbet mom because all it is,
I like that.
it's
The sorbet
sugar, salt, water, and a little bit of xanthan gum, corn syrup, and those 4 or 5 things cooked together. And honestly, with this, what we could do is we could add whatever we want to it. In this case, we're adding raw tomato juice.
So it really is basically just a base for
Exactly.
whatever flavors you add to it. Nice.
I call it a mom because it's the mother
It's-
of all
it's-
recipes.
And then how long does it take? How long does that cook?
Basically, we just want to cook it together until it starts clearing up, and it shouldn't take too long, depending on how hot it's going.
All right, well, we'll let you do that, and then we'll be back in a few minutes to put it all together.
Perfect.
Okay, so now we're at the stage where the fun begins. You've already
Yeah.
kind of smashed these up. What are you going to do with them now?
Yeah, so basically, we just want that juice, like that really beautiful, slightly pinkish juice.
Yes.
And so I'm going to pour it all out and strain it through this fine mesh strainer.
And that's all. That's really all there is to the process
Oh my
of
gosh.
the tomatoes, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Like I said, these tomatoes are so fresh, so sweet, and so delicious that we don't want to screw it up, and we don't want to add too much flavor or
Yeah.
anything like that. So this is what we made earlier, the sorbet mom.
Yes.
We're going to use about 1.5 cups of it.
And you just let that cool, right?
Yeah. We'll add that. I like the fat in a little bit of cream and milk
Okay.
to kind of help the flavor come along a little bit. So this is milk. This is cream
And adding the milk is what makes it a sorbet.
Sherbet.
A sherbet, okay.
versus a sorbet.
Okay.
Yeah, just a touch of cream to it. And then this is a bit of olive oil actually from Red Ridge Farms here in Oregon.
Love Red Ridge.
And I think the olive oil, it also has just a touch of spiciness to it.
And once this is all in, then do you mix it up
I'm
at
going to
all?
top it off
or-
with water.
Oh, okay.
And then to get 4 cups, and then just give it a little stir, and we'll take over the ice cream machine and spin it.
Perfect. Okay, we're at the final stages, aren't we?
Yeah.
So what's next?
Okay, so we have now our liquid tomato water sherbet. We just want to put it in this ice cream machine, and this will freeze it. It's going to go really quick, maybe 5 minutes.
All right, we'll come back
to
in
it.
5 minutes. We'll taste this beauty.
Cool.
Okay, it's ready. Let's do this.
There we go.
Well, it looks delicious.
Oh yeah, perfect, right?
Wow. And that is the sorbet.
There it is. Pop it in the freezer, and it should be perfect.
Wonderful. Well, you know, you can go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to their website. You can find one of their 3 locations and the current flavors that they have for that month. This has been a delight. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Taylor.